New year, new you. Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey. Yeah. It's a beautiful car, isn't it? One can only dream. Maybe in 2026, you can grab a car like this from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz. Let's do Greg T Live, episode 47. It starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And away we go, off and running. Episode 47. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter what time you are listening to us, I'm Greg T. This is Garrett. It's Greg T live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, right off of Route 1. You can always come on down and see us. You can always come on down and shop around for a brand new car if you like, or a certified pre-owned. You never know, but you might find it right here at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz. Garrett, what's up, bro?
Hey, T.
How was that? Is that a good commercial?
Yeah, very good commercial.
I'm working on it from last week. You know, last week trying to do a one take Charlie, as they say.
One take pony.
One take pony. One trick pony. But anyway, so we're trying it. So what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, good, man. How was New Year? Were you were home waiting for the daughters to?
Wait, hold on. Don't go right to New Year's. I want to talk about your beard that you're growing. You got a really nice beard there. You really do. I never seen you with a beard before.
I could do it in a couple hours.
I can't believe that your hair grows so fast.
I could shave today, and this will be back in about 2.5, 3 days.
So you're telling me within 3 days you grew that nice thick beard like that in 3 days?
Yep, and you would hate it.
I'm not a hair guy.
Well, first you can grow a beard.
Well, that's the other thing though. I don't have, for some reason.
It comes in spots on you.
That's right. It comes in very spotty.
You look like a homeless man.
I'm not a beard guy. I'm not. Plus, you know what?
You're not a hair guy either.
My head is so, like, let's face
large.
it, it's fat. It's
Did you finally come to terms with it? 30 plus years of knowing you.
It is what it is.
You finally come to the terms of realizing that you have a big head.
I'd have this massive round beard. I'd look like a grizzly bear. I could not do it. I couldn't do it. But it does look good on you.
No,
I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It looks good on you.
You know what? I would love for you to try it. I see a little 5 o'clock shadow going.
That's about all I can give you. Nah, I've tried to grow something. I've lasted it maybe like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks.
Do you have a picture of you with like a beard maybe?
No, I really, because it doesn't even after 2 weeks, my hair is so fair that it doesn't come in like as thick as someone would be wearing like your beard. It doesn't come in like that. I'm impressed that that's 3 days that you can get it to look like that for 3 days.
I'm convinced between the way my ACL healed when I tore it 10 years ago, and this, I am Wolverine.
You are, man. Look at you.
I am Hugh Jackman.
All right. Well, now that we got that out of the way, all right, now you want to talk about New Year's Eve. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, boss.
No, listen, I couldn't stop. I wanted to talk about that.
You want to touch it?
It looks nice. Oh, it's nice. I like it. It feels good. It looks good. It's just I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll get into like the oils and stuff, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
For all I know, this could be gone after this podcast tapes.
It could be, and then you come back to next week with a clean face.
If we come back.
You never know. All right. So listen. So anyway, so how was your New Year's Eve?
I asked you first.
So my New Year's Eve, I was disappointed in it. I really was. I mean,
like out of 10. Yeah. Before you describe it,
well,
0 being like the worst, obviously. 10 being, oh my God, you won't believe what happened. Where would you land on New Year's Eve for you on the rating scale?
It's convoluted. I have to explain it.
It's easy though.
It's not.
It's a rating system.
No.
0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Where does your New Year's land?
I would say but see, I need to explain.
Don't explain. Just pick a number.
I can't.
It's
I
a
have
yes
to
or no.
explain to you.
Have you ever taken a lie detector test?
No, I've never done that before.
You would be the guy that all you have to do, yes or no.
Just
yes
answer the
or
questions.
No. And they'd be like, but I need to tell you why I said yes. I don't care yet. I want to know the rating system, and then we'll go from there. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Give me the New Year's, and then you can describe why it was that.
See, okay, I would give my New Year's rating a 9. I think it was a 9.
Wow.
I really do. I think it was a 9. And but you're gonna think like, how could it be a 9 when I tell you the story? But it really turned out so good.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So it's a 9. Now tell me why it was a 9.
So in the very beginning, like, I really do enjoy New Year's Eve. I really do enjoy it. I enjoy being at a good New Year's Eve party. I'll even go to someone's house that's only going to have, let's say, 4 or 5 people there, and I can still make it great.
Right.
Like, I just like to be around other people on New Year's Eve, just sharing in the ringing of the new year, watching the ball come down, having some good finger food, some laughs with some folks, having some good drinks. Maybe you get a little tipsy. Like, I'm not saying that you need to be completely, just drunk off your ass. That's not the picture I'm painting. But, you can have a couple of drinks and just having a good time and being amongst some good friends. And I think that's a solid New Year's Eve. If someone was getting married, like we were talking last week to the general manager here, Doug Wells, he went to a wedding on New Year's Eve. I would think that, and I don't like weddings, I would think that would be a great wedding, a great New Year's Eve party to be at somebody's wedding.
Right.
If you wanted to, rent out, let's say rent a table, and you wanted to go to a hotel, you want to stay the night, you and maybe, 10 of your friends around the table, I think that's a great New Year's Eve as well.
You know how much the Marriott Hotel in Times Square cost on New Year'sEve?
Well, you don't have to do it in New York City. You can go to some other good hotels.
But you're talking hotels.
All right, so how much is a hotel on New Year's Eve?
No,
in New York City?
What would you think a hotel on New Year's Eve in New York City, Marriott Marriott Hotel, which is right in the center of Times Square?
For a couple or per person?
I guess it's a room. So
so you're getting the room.
Getting a room
for New Year's Eve.
You're probably getting some, and they'll provide dinner.
Right, you're going to get all that, right? So you're getting,
and then, a celebration of New Year's. How much do you think?
In New York City, in Times Square, Marriott, I think that you're going upwards of $1,200, $1,400 for the night.
$18,000.
Oh,
right,
no
Mitch?
way.
Mitch, you're around there.
What?
Yeah.
What? $18,000 for the room for that night?
Sadly enough, you could have gotten a room at Marriott. They were still available.
Oh my God! Who would ever pay $18,000?
There is a tourist out there that would definitely fall for it. Who would
my God!
Who would also take a picture with Elmo in Times Square because they think that's the real one.
I would never
pay something like that. People pay crazy money, especially if you're staying in Times Square, because you think that is the epicenter of everything.
That is a good question. What crazy money have you paid for something that somebody else would say, "Oh my God," to? There's got to be something. Like, have you ever dove deep into your pocket there for something crazy that you really wanted that somebody else would say, "Wow, that's a lot of money"?
I got to think of it off the top of my head.
Well, like, you love sneakers. How much have you? What's the highest amount of money that you've paid for sneakers?
130, 150.
Oh, you haven't really dove. I thought you would have gotten yourself like a really good classic pair of sneakers that you really were into, a pair of Jordans, and you spent maybe $1,000 on a pair of sneakers.
No, that one time we went on a shopping spree with Elvis.
Oh yeah,
that was the most expensive pair of sneakers I ever.
Gold, right? The gold, yeah, the gold ones, yeah. So I would have imagined. What about you? Love to collect sports memorabilia. Nothing in the sports memorabilia world that you've dove deep into your pocket for?
I've never paid for anything I have.
You're joking. You've got a lot of amazing things. Wait, you're kidding me.
I own everything I own.
Yeah.
I've gotten myself.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. For those of you who don't know, for real, like, Garrett's got a legit, like, really nice collection of some really great sports memorabilia. Like, I'm really impressed with some of the stuff that you have.
I was watching The King of Collectibles. It's on Netflix. There's a company in Jersey, actually, South Jersey, called Golden, and they have 3 seasons now. But after watching it, I'm like, maybe I should pull the trigger.
So you're thinking about getting something?
No, selling.
Oh, selling, getting rid of some stuff.
I mean, the
really,
and it's weird. It's that Marie Kondo theory of, does it bring you joy?
Yeah, right.
Most of it does, but I have so much of it that I don't think you're gonna appreciate the amount of things that you have.
Interesting. Yeah, right. I guess there's probably some things that you could probably part ways with and keep, like, the extremely monumental things that you have that really mean something to you,
right?
And then you would downsize downsize, but I get that. I get that. I can see it.
Like a piece of the seat that Jeter dove headfirst into.
Right. Yes.
I'll keep that.
So I would keep that too. That's an amazing piece of memorabilia to keep for sure.
You know, a jersey that Eli Manning wore in one of his final seasons.
Right.
Keeping it.
I would agree that would be something you'd want to keep.
My Gary Sanchez baseball, I don't know.
So that one, Gary Sanchez, you might want to like part ways with. I could see that.
Actually,
you're right.
you were the one that got me into that Gary Sanchez signing.
I did?
Yeah, it was down in I Play America.
Oh my God, that's going back so many years ago.
Yeah, and
wow.
And you were like, yeah, I got you. And then we waited online, and
that is so many years ago. I didn't even think about that at all.
The Yankees catcher at the time, and you know, you're like, oh man, this could be something, and then.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, so you have some cool things that you would keep. I think it's a great idea, though. You're right. So listen, if New Year's Eve is really that big of a deal to you, and you want to be in Times Square, then I guess 18,000. Maybe that's a drop in the bucket for you.
$1,800 probably wouldn't even get you in the door in Times Square. But on the other side of it, not to get off track, there was video of Times Square on New Year's Eve around 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Probably in the 50s, so kind of like where that McDonald's is on Fifth Avenue, and kind of like by where Mamma Mia is now. People would be so lined up. Yeah. It was empty. You literally could walk the streets with no one there. Barricades were there in case not as many people showed up at Times Square this year.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Than years past.
Even on television, it didn't look as crowded as it once was.
And but they kept tight shots. But normally you could walk streets 10, 15, 20 blocks up, and people would be wall-to-wall packed.
Yep.
Wasn't this year.
No. And I wonder why that was. I wonder what prohibited people from wanting to spend time in Times Square in New York City.
Outside of the obvious of finally realizing how crazy you have to be to do something like that, because
you can't get out of the line.
Yeah. Most likely you could have shown up at like 11:15 easily and been in Times Square. But I think it was because it was probably one of the coldest days of the year.
It was freezing out there. It was really cold. Yeah. No, I'm impressed by people that go to Times Square and hearing all the rumors how like you got to wear a diaper, you can't get out of the line, and you're there for 10 hours. If you really want to get a good spot, you're there by 4:30 in the afternoon. You're sleeping out even before that. Even before that, you're there 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And those people were there, don't get me wrong, so you could be as close to the stage where Ryan Seacrest is or Andy Cohen.
Well, you want to see the show. You want to see everything.
Dude, imagine we got as wasted as Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper every time we did this podcast.
I can't get, and they don't get in trouble for it at all. There's no pushback. I don't get it.
It is.
They do and say whatever they want on New Year's Eve, and it's like it's fine.
It is so weird to me that CNN, being a very news-oriented station, it's cool to see Anderson Cooper let loose. A little bit, but him and Andy Cohen, no filters whatsoever.
Zero. You're right. They just go and it's like no matter what, it has become part of New Year's Eve to see the two of them out there and to kind of say whatever they want to say, whatever's on their mind. And you're right. No filter at all on CNN on New Year's Eve. It's always like that. Always.
What if we didn't drink all year and we drank one time and we did this podcast?
It would be one of those crazy podcasts the same exact way. We'd be saying stuff on here that we shouldn't be saying. We'd be in really big trouble. We would be gone. Ray Catena would never have us back here again. That's for sure.
But we go out with a bang.
Oh my God, would we ever? That would be for sure.
The Reddit pages would be on fire.
All right, so let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you
back to
why.
New Year's.
So the reason why it turned out to be a great thing. So
a 9.
Like I was saying, I really do enjoy New Year's Eve. And we had some plans lined up with friends of ours, and something happened. I forget exactly what. His wife made other plans accidentally. Somebody wasn't feeling well. His kid, one kid went away, so there was nobody at home. They were going, whatever it might be. So that plan fell through. So we were out on that. And then I was leaning on another friend of ours to see if they wanted to get together and kind of like do something very similar. They weren't really feeling it. They had a lousy year, as my friend was telling me. And they're kind of like, you know what, we're going to lay low and stay home.
Were you looking in the mirror?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I swear to God. So little by little, just every single one of our ideas or our plans kept on falling through. My sister had said, hey, listen, her and her husband were going to take the kids out to dinner, and then they were going to roll home around, 9:30, 10 o'clock, but yet they were going to have a couple more people come over, and we were kind of like, that's not, I don't really know them that well, who they were going to have as guests.
So Paul was going to bring over someone.
Yeah, and we just didn't really know them that well.
That's typical Paul, though.
Well, so we just kind of figured that's not going to work out. So there was 3 different avenues, and then we even had a couple of random ideas, and that it just fell through. And no matter what, it fell through. So you would think that already New Year's Eve is done for, and I'm going to give myself a 3, right? No.
Sounds like a 3 right now.
So out of nowhere, Trish, it was me and my wife Trish, and then Jada, my one daughter, had plans, and her plans fell flat. So she had nowhere to go. So it was just the 3 of us. My other daughter, Ella, she had plans, so she left the house and went
Isn't
out.
it weird when the youngest in the house has plans?
The youngest had plans. So it's just going to be the 3 of us. And so what we decided to do, and you're going to be thinking that this is so lame, but I never got to see the second movie of Wicked. Right?
Wicked for Good.
Wicked for Good. So I never got a chance to see it. And I really enjoyed the first Wicked. So we killed a good 2.5 hours. We got the movie from Apple TV. I splurged because it was New Year's Eve. And I'm like, whatever. If we would have went out, it would have cost us, $30
Who needs some vodka when you can have Wicked for Good?
So I got Wicked for Good. So we ended up watching that movie, which was a very good movie. Trish ran out to the store. She got a lot of cool little finger foods that we all liked. We had a little, little hot dog in a croissant. You got to have those.
Pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket. Hot dog.
I love how you had to fancy it up, like hot dog in a croissant.
That's what it is.
It's a pig in a blanket.
You could say pigs in a blanket, but it's a hot dog in a croissant. That's what it is.
If you walked up,
matter of fact, it's a hot dog in a crescent roll. To be honest with you,
if you walked up to someone and said, "Hey, have you had a hot dog in a crescent roll?" They would have looked at you funny. But then if you said, "Hey, have you had a pig in a blanket?" They would have been like, "Oh my God, of course!"
It is the quintessential New Year's Eve hors d'oeuvre. You must have as you call it, pigs in a blanket on New Year's Eve. You have to, even if nobody.
You're
eats them,
fancying it up when it's not even that fancy.
They're in crescent rolls. That's what they are. That's what it is in a croissant. It's a hot dog in a croissant. That's what it is. But either way, you have to have that meal. You have to have that. Anyway, so Trish ran out and bought a bunch of little finger foods, and we kind of all sat around. I ran down to Jersey Mike's. I went down to Jersey Freeze.
Got a sub?
I got us some good ice cream, Jersey Freeze, and Jada said, you know what, I'll bake brownies. She made my grandmother's brownies. I had this recipe that my grandmother had. They tasted just like them. I felt like I was eating my grandmother's brownies. And the 3 of us, we really just had a really good time, just the 3 of us. And there was no arguments. We all just kind of sat around. When the movie ended, it was perfect timing for seeing Ryan Seacrest and lower the ball at around 11:15. So we watched that from 11:15 until midnight, and everything just worked out, and it was flawless. And that's why, for the first time, I'm going to say that this meaningless New Year's Eve with just my wife and my daughter turned out to be a 9. A 9. I really enjoyed it.
Good.
I thoroughly enjoyed just being with just the 3 of us. It made me feel good inside. I got a different feeling this New Year's Eve, and it wasn't about
someone's maturing.
I don't know what it was. It felt really good. It felt good. So on that note, I'm going to give it a 9. Hats off to Trish for making it happen with the finger foods and stuff like that, and everything just worked out really well. It was good.
Hot dog and croissants.
Hot dog and a croissant. So how was your New Year's Eve? I know you guys went to the Poconos with family.
Yep, friends and family, and about 4 different couples with their kids, and dinner, and nothing fancy like hot dogs and croissants.
But were there any?
No.
Not one.
Not one.
You gotta have
Not
that.
one.
How could you not? How could you not have that?
And pretty much played every reindeer game that you might have seen on TikTok over the last 6 months.
Right.
And watch Seacrest do his thing, and then we moved on. It's funny though. Most people are streaming now. They cut the cord, and if you cut the cord, you were about 15 seconds behind on the new year.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you mentioned that. We totally were. That was the weirdest thing.
So your phone said 12 o'clock.
That's right.
But yet it was still 10, 9. So you're already in the new year, but yet you were celebrating 15 seconds behind.
It's exactly what happened. So there is this, I guess this ritual that really became a big deal on TikTok last year. I don't know if you remember it. The eating the grapes underneath the table.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? So that was like a trend, and
Did you
all
do
these
it?
kids were doing. Wait, so this year, Jada was like, "I'm gonna eat these grapes. I'm gonna sit under a table at midnight. I'm gonna do it, whatever." So all of a sudden, we're waiting for the time to come down, and Jada looked at her phone, and she's like, "It's midnight," and we're like, "What?" And we all looked at our phones and we're like, it is midnight. But on the TV, it still wasn't yet.
Yep.
So she like screamed. I was like, what do I do? And we're like, go do it. And she ran as fast as she could, got under the table, started gobbling down the 12 green grapes, and she's eating them as fast as she possibly could. And then and literally, as she's eating them or trying to finish them, they start to count down the clock. And they're like 10, 9, 8. And I'm like, oh my God.
No one realized that,
So
really.
is that what happened? I
Yeah.
didn't realize that either.
It's because that's your cable. You don't have cable, right?
Right, I have DirecTV Stream.
Right, so you're streaming it, which is on a delay.
Yeah.
It happens with football, too. Your friends that are at the bar will text
Right.
you and say, oh, my God, and yet the play has not occurred yet on your TV at home
So
because
that's what happened.
you're on a delay.
We could not figure it out. We were like, why are they behind? So then I said to Trish, I go, oh, you know what? I guess they're running it behind. You know, maybe there's a dump button or something and they don't know.
Did you try to fast forward thinking that you were behind?
No, we really just didn't. We couldn't figure it out. We really couldn't. We were looking at our phones, and our phones were saying it was midnight already, but the ball wasn't dropping, wasn't moving yet or anything. We absolutely could not figure it out as to what was happening.
The more you
figure
know.
it out.
There you go.
The more you know. The more you know. All right, guys. Well, listen, it's Greg T Live, episode 47, live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, right off of Route 1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll get back with more from episode 47 of Greg T Live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz after this.
Luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. Across 13 locations in New Jersey and New York, we offer the top names in luxury: Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Lexus, BMW, Audi, Infiniti, Mini, Land Rover, Jaguar, and Sprinter. Backed by one legendary promise: you take care of your family, your work, your life. We'll take care of your car. Ray Catena Auto Group, the legend in luxury.
Well, thanks to Greg T, Red Tomato Urban Pizzeria is stuck in my head. What color is the tomato? Red Tomato. Red Tomato has been serving Marlboro, Cold Snack, and Manalapan communities with your favorite Italian dishes and delicious pizza for years. And Red Tomato offers gluten-free options and cauliflower crust personal pizzas. Red Tomato is in the Wawa Shopping Center on Route 520, and you can go ahead and order ahead of time at redtomatonj.com. What color is the tomato? Red Tomato. That's where to go.
Where to go?
When your comfort's on the line, we'll trust the team that New Jersey counts on. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric. Whether it's a sweltering summer day or a freezing winter night, CNC always keeps your home running right. From fast AC repairs to expert heating installs, even those electrical upgrades, these CNC pros, they do it all. Family owned, locally trusted, and available 24/7. Schedule your online service today at cncair.com. That's CNC, air, heat, plumbing, and electric.
Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Bowls in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Playa Bowls, that's where to go.
Where to go?
All right, and we are back to continue the podcast here from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1. I'm Greg T. That's Garrett.
Yes, sir.
So, listen, so we had a little bit of a vacation during the holiday season, and I not only did I watch Wicked, but I also started to
before we get into, Wicked or just Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
there's more to it.
What do you mean there's more to it?
They're based off of books.
They are?
And there's more to the books. So if you watch Wicked for good without giving away the ending,
Right.
you saw what happened.
Yeah, I saw.
There's more to it.
There's more to it. That's the ending. It's over. What more could there possibly be?
You're going to make me give away the ending just to explain this to you?
I've seen it all now. I know how it all ends. I get it. I've seen it all.
It doesn't end with Dorothy going back home.
It does. That's how it ends. Well, no, you have the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
You have Wicked, the first part.
Uh-huh.
You have Wicked, the second part, and it kind of like goes back and forth in between storylines.
Right.
It like weaves itself back and forth, and then it ends.
So obviously,
And then there's an ending.
Obviously, when Dorothy gets back, we think it's a dream.
Right.
But
Well, that's Dorothy's part is a dream.
Dorothy's part is a dream.
Right.
But other characters play out other things. Elphaba. Go back and watch it then. How does it end? It's not like they all die.
No. She runs off with the Scarecrow.
Correct.
Right. So that's we're not ruining the ending. The movie brought in over $7 billion. Everybody's seen it by now.
The hate ads
They
at
all
least
know.
are at you and not me.
There's nothing to hate. Everybody understands. She runs off with the Scarecrow.
Some person is on the toilet right now watching this clip, so pissed off at you.
There's no way. She runs off with the Scarecrow at the end. That's how it is. It's a very happy ending, and it's Wicked for good.
Correct. So the world, everyone thinks she is dead.
Right, but she doesn't.
But
right.
she's not.
She goes through the trap door.
And the world continues.
Right.
Back in Munchkin Land.
Of course it does.
In the land of Oz.
That's right.
Meaning that one day she could come back.
She doesn't come back. Why would she ever want to come back? She never comes back.
Up until you saw Wicked for Good, did you think the Wicked Witch was dead forever?
Of course we did. We thought the Wicked Witch was dead. We didn't know.
Because she melted.
Yeah, I didn't know the backstory. I didn't know the Wicked story. Right. So that's it. It's over though. Now we know that she lives and moves on forever, and she's.
Did you know Galinda was behind the door as watching her best friend get?
No,
exactly.
You didn't know any of that.
You didn't know any of that stuff.
Right.
So once you found out she was alive, you think the movie was done.
You're saying that they're going to come back and make more movies out of it, and Wicked again, Wicked Part 3, Wicked Part 4, and keep on doing more Wickeds?
They could do more Wickeds.
No, they're not going to do more Wickeds.
They could do more Wickeds.
It's over. We know that she ran off with the Scarecrow. That's how it all ends. Everybody's happy. It's fa la 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 la.
No, it's not.
That's what I mean.
It's Christmas.
No, what do you mean? It's follow. That's how it goes. Follow la la. Yeah, follow the yellow
Munchkins
road.
do not sing
Follow the yellow
Yellow
road. The follow la 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 la. Follow the yellow road like that.
No.
Follow la 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 la. Follow the yellow road like that.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
There are 14 Oz novels.
No.
Story.
All right, I would love to see just one more to make my decision, whether or not I'm over it or not then. Right now, I'm still not over it. I'm willing to throw my hat in the ring and go see one more Wicked movie if they make it.
You're not curious where Elphaba goes to live her life?
Well, it's this vast open land of who knows where. I don't even know where they go. Into the clouds. They're like walking through clouds.
What happens to the wizard after he goes in the balloon?
The wizard goes up into the balloon and goes away, and who knows where he lands.
Dorothy goes back home, but where does the wizard go?
Right, so Dorothy goes home, she wakes up, and she tells everybody about the dream that she saw.
The wizard just found out that he pretty much killed his daughter.
Right, that's right.
But she's not dead.
Very evil. Wait, the one daughter is dead, though. The one daughter is dead. The house falls on her, and she really does die.
The one daughter, yes.
Yeah, the one daughter dies.
But she didn't know, the wizard didn't know that the witch that he was crafting to do these evil things was his daughter.
So you think he wants to make up to his daughter and like make good on it and say sorry? He has to go out and make amends?
There's 11 other books.
All right, I didn't know that. I'm going to do some more research.
You're not reading.
No, I
You're
really
not
am.
I know you. You're not reading.
Well, listen, over the break, I saw another movie, and it's called Bugonia, and it is unbelievable. Bugonia.
Can you say Bugonia is unbelievable?
Bugonia is unbelievable, and it is a movie. Like I feel like it's like you got to be so like tripping on acid to see this movie. It is
Were
so
you?
weird. No, it is. Maybe that's the reason why I couldn't take it anymore, and I started fast forwarding through it because and they're talking about this movie like as if it's an Oscar contender, and I can't believe anybody can even sit through the movie. Like I had to sit there and ask myself, who in their right mind is sitting through this movie? It is so weird. It is Clockwork Orange type of weird movie, and it's beyond weird. These two, I can't even explain it. I wouldn't even know where to explain.
You have trouble explaining a joke back, so you trying to explain a plot of a movie.
They kidnap a high profile executive from this. I swear I can't even explain it.
You're that guy at the party. You're like, hey, you got to see this movie.
I mean, there's an explosion at the end. The guy's body explodes. His head falls off. He's got crap hanging from his. He's got all these veins hanging from his head.
Sounds like Sinners.
Oh, dude, it is the weirdest movie. Bugonia. Check it out if you really want to. But I'm telling you, man, you got to be out there to see this movie. Like, you really got to be able to wrap your head around the weirdest sci-fi / drama, maybe even comedy. I mean, it's everything all rolled in one.
Right.
It is all rolled into one. And after it's over, like, I think you sit there like this after it's all over like this, like, what the hell did I just watch? That's how crazy this movie is.
Well, for me, after I watched Marty Supreme, I wanted to play ping pong.
Oh, you're so lucky that you saw that.
I literally went and found a ping pong table and played ping pong.
Oh, man, I really want to see the movie. I've heard such good things about it. I've seen the previews. But when it actually hits theaters next weekend or this weekend, is it?
2 weekends ago.
No, it's out already?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't think it was out already. I thought it was after 2026.
No.
I thought it was like one of the first movies that you wanted to go see in 2026.
It's out.
Oh, I didn't know it was out already. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Based off of a true story.
Is it really? Oh, I didn't know it was based on a true story.
The U.S. had a world-class ping pong player and the story of redemption.
Really? I really want to see it. I've seen the previews, but I didn't know it was a true story.
And I'm going to tell you this, and you'll be like, what? You know who's in it?
Who's in it?
Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank.
What does he do in it? Yeah, not as an actor.
Yeah, one of the major roles.
No way. He doesn't play himself. It's not like some kind of cameo.
No, first it's based off of a movie that happened in the 1950s.
Really? So now he's crossing over into acting? I can't see him as an actor.
He plays a billionaire a-hole.
Oh, well, he's not really. He's not too far fetched. I mean, that's the guy he is. So I
love when he's going to comment on this video.
Well, he never.
I think he's going to agree, but
right, he would totally agree. He wouldn't even disagree with it. He really
is
wouldn't.
So good on it. And I was reading this morning that there's a scene where Marty, Timothy Chalamet, wants to get something out of Kevin O'Leary's character, and Kevin O'Leary's character being a billionaire, you think this is how billionaires think.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pay you back. He spanks him with a paddle.
Really?
Like a ping pong paddle. And Timothy actually asked for him to be spanked for
the real deal in the movie.
Pants down, spanked.
Oh my God! Well, who could say they've ever been spanked by O'Leary like that?
Have you been spanked by a paddle?
I have when I was pledging a fraternity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but not like I haven't. It wasn't like I sat there and said, "Oh, please spank me." Like it just it is.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, please. No.
Did I just give you PTSD?
I had some flashbacks, and that is over 35 years ago. But man, oh man, I have flashbacks already.
Yeah, Marty Supreme. Did you see Sinners?
No, I heard about Sinners. I heard that was a good movie as well.
Michael B. Jordan is freaking amazing.
Is he really?
So a few nights ago was the Critics' Choice Awards. Timothy Chalamet won. Michael B. Jordan probably should have won. The man literally played his twin in the movie to the point where you are watching Sinners,
right?
And you think that his twin is another person, but it's actually Michael B. Jordan playing two characters on the screen at once.
Really? I didn't. Oh wow, that's neat.
But I think it goes to the theory that Marty Supreme just got released. Sinners came out almost a year ago. So for people that are voting on things like the Oscars,
right,
they'll go, oh, that movie, Sinners.
Yeah.
He was good, I think. But I just saw Marty Supreme, so Timothy Chalamet, here's your Oscar.
What about the Bruce Springsteen movie? That made a lot of headway. Like, people were really, rumored to talk about that one as an Oscar. What about that one? How did that do?
It kind of fell flat.
It just didn't really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one either. I want to check that one out as well. I never went to the movies. I never made it.
You literally were the guy on opening weekend. Oh, I'm going to be the first one there.
What a messed up year it was
Bruce
for me.
is my guy.
I know.
Jersey Freeze. I'm going. Oh, I'm going to eat my Jersey Freeze and watch.
You're no truer words. I can't believe I just didn't get to the movie theater this year. I just didn't.
Why?
I had I had other things going on in my life. I just never was in the right mindset to go to the movies and like take 2 hours out of my day and watch a movie. I just couldn't get past it. I never saw it.
I think you playing at 10 ping pong could be good therapy for you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I am going to plan to see some of these movies. I just haven't had a chance, but there's not a lot of things on TV. I'm kind of all caught up with everything. Mayors of Kingstown, I'm all caught up. Kingstown, I've caught up on. Landman, I'm caught up on. Tulsa King, I've done. What else can you stream right now? There's nothing else to stream. What are you streaming right now?
I never watch Homeland.
I saw Homeland from the beginning. I saw it a long time ago. So that was very good. I liked that a lot. That was very good. So Homeland, what else are you streaming? There's nothing out there right now. There really isn't. I'm telling you, like I've been going through all the different streaming, services I have, Hulu, even Amazon. I can't find anything to go, oh my God, like that's great. I haven't found anything to latch on to. Like I said, I've done Landman, Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown. To me, it just never. I watched it. I finished it. It just didn't do it for me. I wasn't thrilled about Mayor of Kingstown. I couldn't. I didn't. But Landman, dude, talk about a great show. Landman, man, that is just spectacular.
It's Yellowstone with oil.
It is. It's not. There's so much more. It's not Yellowstone with oil. It's not.
It's Yellowstone with oil.
It is, I'm telling you, Landman is spectacular. The writing, the acting, there's just, it's just
from the
so good.
Same writer.
Yeah, he's spectacular as a writer, but it's so good that I can't wait till the next week to get the next episode out. It's just dynamite. I highly, highly recommend Landman. I need you to understand how good it really is. Like if I had to put a list together, I'd be like Landman, then I would do Yellowstone, and then I would do Tulsa King, and then I would do Mayor of Kingstown in that order. Landman is better than all four of them. That's how good it is.
I thought you were going to put Bluey in there, but...
Well, and Bluey. Bluey's always great. On that note, all right, guys, we are going to be flushing our systems, getting out of here. You ready to go?
In more ways than one.
All right, this is it, episode 47. We'll be back next week for episode 48. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm Greg T. That's Garrett.
Yes.
And this has been Greg T. Live from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey. Peace. We're out of here.
Yep.